Alright, the next step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my one guard open. I'm gonna go and prefer to go into my second step. Alright, I want everybody to understand that there is 4 steps to every fade, no matter what fade you're doing. Mohawk, ball fade, shadow fade, south of France, whatever different fade that y'all call it. Okay, so I'm going in with my one guard open, and I'm going and proceed with my next step. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back in with my 1.5 open, and then I'm opening and closing it, and I'm blending in that panel all the way out. I'm blowing that panel all the way out because remember, I went down with the grain with the 1.5 open. So I know if I go against it with the 1.5, I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in very perfectly and bring it in. I'm trying not to take too many of his waves out, so I'm doing more of a mid type fade, and as y'all see, it's already getting blown out. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna have to do is go back in with my 0 guard close, knock that bottom out. That fade is in there, y'all. All right, I did a little cheat steps to get to where I needed to be. Okay, so as y'all see now, I'm going in with my half guard close, and I'm just going in, moving them levers. All right, knocking that bottom line out, getting it out as much as I need to be. If that 0 guard doesn't take that line completely out, then I'm gonna take that guard off, as y'all see there, and I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna flick at that line. Okay, the good thing about shadow fades, y'all, is that it doesn't take too much to get the fade in there. Okay, it doesn't take too much detail work to get that fade saucy. Okay, that's what I love so much about shadow fades. It is a easier fade to me. It's easier to do. All right, I just got to make sure I come back and hit around that ear. I'm not sure if I did that or not, but we gonna get it. So I'm going down with the 1 guard open. I'm going down on it, okay, to blend it in a little bit more. I'm going around that ear, you know what I'm saying, touching some of those dark spots in there. And then a lot of times I normally don't come back and do detail work until after I get it in, but I'm going ahead and get my detail work in. I'm taking my time. Okay, I went back with my 1 guard open, hitting them dark spots. Now I'm back with my 0 guard, all right, or half guard, whatever y'all like to call it, and going in and doing some detail work, knocking those dark spots out. Remember, he has waves, y'all, so a lot of times you might think those are dark spots, but all those are is curls. And if you keep hitting those curls, you're gonna keep taking that line further up and further up. I'm coming back down with my 1.5 guard, a little bit all the way closed, just to blend that panel in, and I'm just doing a little bit of detail work on this panel. All right, as you see, I'm going ahead and start off. I'm going in with my clipper all the way open, setting my first guideline. I'm going about a full inch. As y'all see, he has a long nape line. For all y'all licensed barbers out there, y'all know what the nape is. For those of y'all that are learning how to cut hair from home that are not licensed barbers, the nape is basically the neck area. Okay, I'm going ahead and blow that panel out. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going with my 1 guard open, or 1 guard close, excuse me. I'm going ahead and go up to another about a ½ inch to a full inch. I'm gonna go ahead and blow that all the way out. All right, reason why I'm going 1 guard close is because all I got to do is follow that bottom line, knock it out with that 0 guard close, and the line is knocked completely out. Okay, the next step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my 1.5 all the way closed. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out that guideline right there. As y'all see how easy this is, man. This is very easy, y'all. All y'all got to do is stay consistent, keep putting those shots up, keep believing yourself, and you know what I'm saying, everything will come into place. All right, so as y'all see up underneath that occipital bone, I'm going with my 2 guard close. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get to knocking a lot of that bulk out underneath his occipital bone under there. So he doesn't have a long occipital bone, but the bottom of the occipital bone, it curves underneath. Okay, so instead of me digging, all I'm doing is I'm just trying to get up in there and I'm just trying to flick all that bulk out where his do-rag line is. See, the one thing about wavers is, y'all, is that wavers, when they wear that do-rag all the time, it's hard to get in there. The hair sits up underneath that bone. So where you got to go in and you have to flick out, you got to use your corners. You just got to keep working on it until you get the desired result that you want to do. All right, you don't have to be the fastest barber in the world. You ain't got to be no 15-minute barber. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, experience. It's all about keep putting those shots up. And it's all about giving that client a good service and making sure he walks out of your chair. Because you got to remember, your haircut is the definition of you. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to go in with my 1 guard. I'm gonna knock out that 1.5 with that 1 guard open. Reason why I'm doing a 1 guard open instead of a 1 guard close is because I did a 1.5 close right there in that panel. So I'm going back in with my 1 guard open. All right, hair cutting is nothing but measurements. Once you learn your measurements and learning, okay, what would take what out, man, this is too easy, man. I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. That's all. I'm just going in here, taking what the defense is giving me. As y'all see, that the backside of his head, it goes left, it goes right, it goes down, it goes up, you know, and I'm just combing that hair, learning what direction that the hair is going, and I'm just knocking it out. Now I'm going in with my zero guard closed, and I'm knocking out where what I put the guard in with my one guard at. Okay, now I'm opening it up, moving my levers, and I'm just working on them dark spots as I'm knocking out that bottom line. Okay, I'm just trying to bring y'all, I'm not the best barber in the world. I want to be the best. There's a lot of barbers out here way better than me that probably explain way better than me. But I'm telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? You got to start from somewhere. Everybody got their own techniques. You know what I'm saying? I've learned my techniques from a lot of different barbers, and that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? This YouTube stuff is not easy. You know what I'm saying? Putting your work so for the world to see, you know what I'm saying, and doing all that type of stuff. And you know, you got people, you got your haters coming down here, and you know what I'm saying, before I get back to there, I'm just taking my no guard, all right, knocking out where that 1.5 was, knocking out that bottom line. But you know, this is not easy work. It's putting your work out there for other people to see, for other people to criticize. That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is when I cut this client's hair, this paying customer, that he walks out of this I do one set at a time. I didn't spray spritz on this particular client because I'm kind of working myself to not depend on the spritz or the holding spray to get in a crispy lineup. Okay, I'm trying to work on my skills on this particular client. I'm trying to do that with my future clients. All right, so basically all I'm doing is I'm just taking this clipper. All right, I'm just working on his lineup. All right, so the right side, I went in and put some holding spray on him anyway. It's because I needed that hair to lay down because his hairline is naturally lopsided. Okay, as y'all can see, I didn't even touch his head with the liners yet, but y'all be talking about it's crooked. I mean, I'm telling you, man, some of these clients' hair, bro, y'all are going to learn, man, as y'all get into this barber game, that you're not going to always get perfect hairlines. You're not going to always get perfect hair to cut. You know what I'm saying? But as a professional, as a licensed professional, as doing this as a profession, you got to learn how to just take what the defense is giving you and, you know what I'm saying, take your time and get the best result that you can possibly get. Okay, I'm working on his C cup right now. All right, I'm gonna get to the beard a little bit later on, and I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the other side. All right, so now that his head is straightforward, now I'm not gonna push him back. Okay, I'm not gonna push him back. I didn't even touch that hair right there. So basically all I'm doing is I'm just following his natural guideline in his hair. Okay, I'm starting at the point, I'm just working my way over. Okay, because I have to match this side with the other side. All right, and we're gonna put a little bit of enhancements in there to fill him out. Okay, I'm bringing the hair down again. I'm going to the other side. I'm just following his natural hairline. Okay, I don't do pushbacks. Oh, it's not necessary to do pushbacks. You just gotta get up in there. As y'all see, I did not go back into that corner to push him back. All right, he's starting to recede, so I just did a natural line all the way across. Okay, we got things for that now. We got technology. We got you know, Tune 45 is putting out good products, man, for hairlines. Okay, we got, you know, we got holding sprays, we got fibers, we got enhancements. Okay, so let's use the enhancements, offer it to the client. Don't be afraid to offer them better services instead of pushing these clients back to get the same result. Okay, we can go ahead and cover that up, but before you add enhancements, make sure that hairline is straight, y'all, because when them enhancements come off, guess what, their hairline is still going to be crooked. Okay, so try to make the hairline as straight as possible. All right, I'm going ahead and I'm lining up the neckline. Hey, I'm still getting these camera angles together. I got me a new lens. I got me the Sigma 18 to 35 1.8 aperture lens. Okay, so my video quality is a whole lot better. The past videos I was just using a normal lens that came with the camera, and as I can see, is my video quality is a whole lot better with this lens. Okay, we must invest in ourselves. They bring out better quality. So I hope this was a whole lot better for everybody, and I hope I'm giving a whole lot better detail, and my video just gonna keep getting better and better. Okay, now you see me, I'm working on the beard. Okay, I'm keeping the beard below the mandible. The mandible is the bottom jawbone. Okay, so hey, we gotta get into these anatomy classes, y'all. All right, we're gonna be barbers. Let's be barbers. Let's talk these technical terms. All right, so I'm going underneath his chin. All right, I'm doing a little freehand trim on his waves, knock them spider legs off. All right, before I get into the razor line. All right. All right, y'all. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and proceed on to basically fading the beard into the fade. Okay. I don't have no guard on. All right, I saw a little dark spots here I'm trying to knock out before I get to adding the fibers onto the client's hair. Okay, and then I'm gonna start adding the fibers onto the client's hair. Go ahead and darken it up. As y'all see, look how easy that became crispy so fast instead of pushing that client back. Okay, then I'm gonna turn him the other way, and I'm gonna go ahead and I already add fibers on the other side. I'm just gonna put the liners. I'm gonna hit the fibers with the liners. Okay, and this haircut is gonna come out a whole lot better. Okay, we gotta stop pushing these clients back, thinking we gonna get them a straight hairline. All right, fibers is a service. Go ahead and get your money for that service. Okay, I'm not a Chris Bossio. I'm not a 360 Jeezy. I'm not a Get Beamed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Sean Cuts Hair. I'm not any of them guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a popular guy here in this YouTube world, but I know how to cut hair, and I know what it takes. All right, for my clients to walk out this shop and look happy with what they get. Okay, I'm getting my Barber Magic pencil. Since he's a lighter skinned client, I'm gonna go in with the brown pencil. Okay, so I don't leave that big old white line sitting on top of his head. I'm gonna go ahead and work the Barber Magic pencil to enhance it. As y'all see, I didn't go all the way to his hairline because that's where I put the spritz at. Now I'm gonna go in with my Tune 45 triple cartridge razor, the maximum exposed blade. Okay, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start working the process on his beard. Okay, I'm taking my time on this. He cut his hair. He said, Tommy, come on, man. I need you to transform me, man. I need you to get me right. And that's what I did, man. Hey, Good Life Forever is my brand. Good Life Forever is me. And as always, good life over everything, man. I see y'all on the next video. Peace.